They dreamed of historic glory, but fate had other plans. Arsenal exits the Champions League at the semi-final stage, defeated by a solid, tactical, and ambitious Paris Saint-Germain. Tonight, in this special broadcast, we dive deep into this European showdown and the journeys of both clubs. Welcome to the Champions League semi-final show on JK Sports Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of our Champions League semi-final show. Tonight, we break down the match that gripped the footballing world. Paris Saint-Germain versus Arsenal. Two ambitious teams, two different philosophies, but only one ticket to Munich. And it's PSG who claims it. A 2-1 win tonight at the Parc des Princes, 3-1 on aggregate. Joining me around the table are three seasoned analysts you all know well. Romain, our Premier League expert, Laurent, our in-house tactician, and Sofia, a sharp observer of European competition. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, JK. Good evening, everyone. Yes, tonight is a bitter disappointment for Arsenal. There was so much hope, a campaign that seemed to hint at a possible final, but Paris stayed in control and executed.
Good evening. What we saw tonight was a lesson in tactical discipline and composure. PSG is progressing with each round, and knocking Arsenal out like this is a clear signal.
Good evening, everyone. This match is a clear marker of PSG reaching a new level on the European stage. We'll discuss it more, but they're showing an impressive sense of maturity.
Let's get to the heart of it. This second leg had everything: tension, pressure, and key turning points. Romain, let's start with that Fabian Ruiz goal in the 27th minute.
Yes, definitely. Arsenal came out with a lot of energy, pressing high, and even creating a few chances. But that strike from Ruiz completely broke their rhythm. He had time at the edge of the box, set himself, and delivered a classy finish. A real gut punch.
That goal also exposed a flaw in Arteta's setup tonight. Playing a high line against a team like PSG created gaps in defensive transition, and they love exploiting that. Ruiz made the most of it, but it was a collective movement that opened the door.
Absolutely. And tactically, Luis Enrique made a clever call. He packed the midfield, shut down the wings, and neutralized Saka and Martinelli for most of the match. Then, he let his individual talents take over, especially Hakimi.
And then came that controversial moment in the 58th minute, a penalty awarded after VAR intervention for a Lewis Skelly handball. The shot was saved by Raya. Thoughts?
It's debatable. The arm is tucked in, but under UEFA's current interpretation, that often gets called. Luckily for Arsenal, Vitinha missed, but it shows PSG's psychological dominance.
Exactly. Even when Paris wobbles, they remain dangerous. Hakimi then proved it with the second goal. Clinical and calm under pressure.
Yes, a full-back making the difference in attack. He made the run, took his time, and finished cleanly. That's what separates top players used to big European nights.
Let's shift focus now to Arsenal's side of the story. Sofia, what did the Gunners lack tonight to truly compete in this semi-final?
Composure and perhaps some mental freshness. Arsenal is still a team in progress. Their attacking phases felt rushed at times, and even though Saka gave them a flicker of hope with his goal, the miss that followed was symbolic of their nervousness.
People often forget just how young this squad is. Lewis Skelly, Saka, Saliba, Rice, incredibly talented players, but at this level it takes more. Precision in critical moments, and that's what was missing tonight.
Arteta has done a great job shaping this group, but it felt like they hit a psychological ceiling tonight. This summer will be crucial. How do you reinforce the squad not just to reach semi-finals, but to win them?
It's historic and symbolic. PSG has often struggled against English sides. This season, they knock out Liverpool, Aston Villa, and now Arsenal, with authority. That sends a powerful message. This PSG has steel, cohesion, and conviction.
It's a well-balanced group. Everyone knows their role. No egos, no friction. You can tell that Luis Enrique has brought calm to the dressing room and a clear direction. All the more impressive for a so-called transition year.
And look at the young talent Warren Zaire-Emery Bacola Goncalo Ramos. This is a PSG that's building a new European identity. Less flashy, more efficient. And that energy could carry them all the way.
Let's now look ahead to the May 31st final in Munich, PSG versus Inter Milan. Sofia, what kind of matchup are we expecting?
A clash of styles. Inter are structured, defensively sound, and excellent at controlling games. But if PSG maintains this verticality and organization, they'll be hard to stop. It'll be tactical, tight, and fascinating.
Inter has the experience. They were in the final last year, and their collective play is very mature. But PSG has that unpredictability now, that breath of fresh air. It could be a very open final, and mentally, Paris seems better prepared than ever.
This PSG has never looked so balanced. If they can handle the emotion of the occasion, they have every reason to believe. But finals come down to the finest margins, and they'll have to be flawless.
Thank you so much, Laurent, Sofia and Romain, for your insights, as sharp and thoughtful as ever. And thank you to all of you watching, passionate football fans across the world. PSG heads to the final. Arsenal walks away with regrets, but also valuable lessons. We'll be back in 3 weeks for our final special, tracking PSG and Inter Milan's road to Munich. Until then, stay passionate, stay tuned, and stay with JK Sports Network. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is your channel too, altogether. Good night. See you soon.